Good afternoon, dudes. I was considering, I didn't get to sleep until like 8 a.m. or something this time. I don't know, it's getting worse. And I thought about just getting up at like 10 and just powering through the day and just kind of forcing myself to get up and like try to adjust my sleep thing. But I couldn't, so I decided I will just spend the day resting. So I did. It's already really late. It's already 6 p.m. I haven't really done much. I washed my face. I ate a jelly thing. The cognac jelly, because it was easy to get down when I wasn't feeling too great. Now I'm gonna eat a yogurt and also a sandwich. These were sandwiches that my friend gave me on the first day. I just realized I should probably eat them before they go bad. Suddenly I got super yellow. But anyways, at this point of the quarantine, I'm starting to get sick of it. It's day 4, so it's not like I've been here forever. Like, I'm doing fine. Actually, earlier I was looking out the window. Usually when I look out the window, I don't see a lot of people. There's a road just kind of behind the building in front of there, where it's like there's a lot of traffic. That's where all the sirens are. That's where all the people who are honking at each other are. But then this, like, my window is sort of more in like a back street, so I haven't really seen much activity. But when I looked out the window earlier, suddenly there were like lots of people, and a part of me was like, oh, there's people outside. People are living their regular lives while I'm being stuck inside here. So anyways, yesterday, like last night evening, I was looking at places to live and I was talking with my friend. Hey! Obligatory vlogger shot, even though it's a bit overexposed, but it's also really dark here. It's just never gonna be looking good while I'm still here. Where was I? Oh yeah, the apartments, right. So I was looking at places and we found a place that we kind of agreed it looked pretty okay. So I sent an inquiry on the app with my number and stuff. And I also wrote that I don't really speak Korean that well, so if they can speak English that would be cool, or at least text me, so and then this morning I got texts in Korean. But you know, it's fine. As long as I get texts in Korean and they're written like kind of like normally, I can either use the translation app or I can sort of figure it out myself. But also I do send them to my friend to like double check that I'm understanding it correctly. And they basically went like, when do you want to look at the room and do you have a Korean friend? Like, my friend basically texted the realtor through me. So the realtor would send me a text, I would send it to my friend would like write a response, I would send it back to the realtor. So we kind of went on like this this morning. So basically this day when I finish quarantine, me and my friend are gonna go for lunch, and then we're gonna go look at the place. And hopefully that can just be the place, because it was pretty close to the station on line 2, which is wonderful. It would take me about half an hour to get to school, which is like pretty good. I mean, for me as a Norwegian person, well, at least a person not living in Oslo, because most of the country is not as big as Oslo, right? Having half an hour to get somewhere, like door to door, is pretty okay. Though I don't think I've usually had that long. Usually for me it's been like 20-minute max from door to door to where I'm going. I know that might sound super spoiled to some people living in like really big cities and stuff, and I'm not complaining, it's just something that I have to get used to. If you're used to things taking like 15-20 minutes getting somewhere, and then suddenly it's gonna take like an hour, then you know, that's something you have to adjust to. I can and I will, because I don't have a choice. But you know, yeah. But yeah, I did look at some places earlier and they were like 50-ish minutes away, and I'm like, oh, is that a bit long and whatever. I have a friend who lives outside of the city, so she works in the city, so it takes her like an hour and a half to get here. And I know lots of people who have an hour and a half commute to whatever they do, like school or work or whatever. There's a lot of sirens outside. So yeah, we're gonna look at that. I'm thinking about contacting other places too though, just so that if that place does not look good, I don't feel forced to take it, because once I am out of here I have 2 days to find a place to live before school starts. And of course I can just get like an Airbnb for like a week or 2 while I'm looking for a place and starting school, but it would be nice if I could just have a place before school starts, so I don't have to stress about that while being in a new environment with new things happening. So that's kind of my mindset today. Like, yeah, I'm trying to find out where to live. It's stressing me out just a little bit. I do have a like time left still, but I'm nervous. I mean, obviously you want to have a place to live when you move to a different country. Hopefully if it is available, I can move in like on the same day or something, that I don't have to wait or whatever. So that's one thing. What else? I'm thinking, like, today is supposed to be a relaxing day. I'm apparently still tired. I'm not sleeping well or a lot at all. The bed is so hard. Last night I couldn't sleep, and for so, like, I think the previous nights I was usually like on my back or something. Last night I kept like laying on my side, and laying on my side in this bed is horrible because, like, basically there's no stuff between like the springs in the mattress and like the top of the mattress where you are. There's like nothing in between. If you touch the mattress, like just stroke your hand above it, you can feel the metal or like the springs. And when you're on the side, they like dig into your ribs real hard, or into your hip, or whatever is touching whatever. So that wasn't great. I still don't think I'm gonna get a mattress topper here because I don't want to have to drag that with me when I leave. But yeah, my back also hurts. But again, I think my back hurts mostly because there's no comfortable place to sit here at all. And that's sort of like something I've been feeling, and something that's kind of been like poking. It's sort of been like poking out to me a little bit, like today, now that I've been here for a few days, and I know I'm still gonna be here for like a bunch more days. It's just the fact that there's no comfort here. The most comfortable place in this whole apartment is the freaking toilet, because it's like a bidet toilet with like a heated seat and everything. The chair is uncomfortable, the bed is uncomfortable, and like the tiles on the floor are not something you want to sit on because they're tiles, they're not comfortable. So it's just that. I'm still gonna try to make the best of it. I still have like a few like things to do. Like I need to cancel my phone subscription back home, I need to cancel Game Pass, but mostly like the main things that I want to spend my time doing while I'm here is to study and to play games and or watch TV shows. And like games and TV shows are mainly just to get time to pass. Studying is something that I really need to do and really want to do, because I'm kind of, at this point I'm sort of hoping I'll be placed on level 1 when I start, which is maybe like a little bit below my level, but at the same time I don't think I'm at level 2. So if I'm somewhere in between, I'm sort of hoping I can start on level 1, because I would be a little stressed if I start at level 2 and understand nothing. But we'll see. I heard that the results will be announced like just a weekend before we start, so it's still gonna be a while until we know where we are going to be and what class and what level we're gonna start at. I'm just kind of nervous. I hope I don't end up in a level that is way above what I can do, because then that would stress me out a lot. Anyways, yeah, I was supposed to relax today, but I do think I'm gonna do some laundry. I brought some detergent with me, laundry detergent, because I know that it said on the website that they have like one laundry service here for the 2 weeks. I don't know if they're gonna ask me or if I have to ask them. I'm not sure about that. But a lot of my clothing, I don't want to have other people wash, because I've recently discovered and started taking like the washing label thing seriously. It's mostly just that none of my things should be in the dryer. Almost none of my things. And I didn't know that. And this explains so much. This explains why my clothes don't last that long, why they get deformed, why they like shrink. It's because I just put them in the dryer. I never really thought about it, because my mom does that. So, and also I have a couple t-shirts that I printed myself, and then those you have to be a little bit more careful with, because it's not a professional print on a t-shirt, so you like have to put them on the wrong way, like not put them on, but like flip them inside out and wash them, and then not put them in a tumble dryer, because that's gonna break them immediately. Things like that. So I'm thinking I'm just gonna wash like my essentials like that, and then if they ask about laundry service, I'll just have them wash like towels and maybe the bed sheets and stuff. And that's pretty much the only thing that I have like on my to-do list today. So yeah, but anyways, I'm gonna eat my sandwiches and my yogurt, my breakfast at 6 p.m. and then yeah, I guess I'm gonna do some laundry and stuff. I'm not gonna have like a very eventful day today, but that's fine. I'll see you when I do the laundry. You can see how I do it. Not that it's very exciting, but So I finished eating and I'm gonna do laundry now. Very exciting. But the only problem is I think there's gonna be a lot of echo in the bathroom, so I'm thinking I'm not gonna talk to you while I do it, because it's gonna be like this. I don't actually know if this is worse or better, because for me it's not like it's a difference, but this might be a bigger difference from the camera microphone. Yes, on my bathtub I have like these are food containers that are drying because I washed them and stuff, so I need to dry them before putting them in the bag. Yeah, I'm not having like the very best day today, which is kind of like worrying because it's only day 4. But I think it's mostly just because nothing is comfortable, and nothing's gonna get more comfortable before I leave anyway, so I just have to suck it up. But I think if I just do like laundry now and then I actually do something fun, like play games or whatever, it might feel better, time might pass faster. Because I think one of the main issues is the fact that I haven't actually done anything fun. I've been watching like YouTube and stuff just to have like something in the background or friends, but I'm not really watching anything. I'm just like making some noise because I'm bad at silence. And then I've been stressing about things like finding a place to live, or the fact that I haven't studied, or like things like that. How to order things. I haven't really relaxed. I haven't really had fun doing anything. I've just been stressing. So I think I'm just gonna do like a little bit of laundry. I just need to wash like my t-shirts and stuff because I want to, honestly. Also because when I leave, it's easier if I can just put everything in a suitcase. If I have to start separating dirty clothes, that's just gonna get annoying. So yeah, I'm just gonna do that. Also because one of them I was wearing when I came here and it's so sweaty because I was stressed and it was warm and humid. So the t-shirt that I traveled in really needs to be washed because it actually just kind of has an aura of smell around it. Not to be gross or anything, but I am human and I do sweat a lot. Anyways, I'm just gonna do this like sort of like time-lapse style, so I guess. So I'm just gonna put on some music, and I'm not gonna make the video too long today because, boy, my computer mouse died, so editing takes longer. It's way less fun doing it with the touchpad. And it's also one of the reasons why I go to bed so late, because I will start editing around midnight and it just takes a while. So, but also because my footage is really long. Yesterday's footage was 40 something minutes long and it took a while to export when I was done, and it also took like forever to upload. So I'm gonna try to start that earlier today. I don't think yesterday has that much footage, and you know, I'm gonna try to keep it less long. You don't need to know everything that I'm doing or not doing through a day, so I'm just gonna pick like a couple highlights from my quarantine. See, we're finding ourselves, we're finding our style and our workflow and stuff. Isn't it wonderful? Okay, laundry time. Hi again. Finished laundry. I would show you, but I was also washing my bras, and we're close, my dudes, but we're not that close. So I washed everything with like the detergent in the bathtub. I ended up, at first I was like using my hands, so I was like, you know, pawing at it basically, like, you know, stirring it around and stuff. And then I remember a video I saw once of someone washing clothes in like a wash bin, and they were basically just stepping on it, and I'm like, I can do that. So I started stepping on it instead, and it was a lot easier on my back. And you know, maybe that's a good way to do it. If it shakes a little bit, it's because I'm on the bed and the camera is on the little gorilla pod on top of my laptop. So whenever I move, the whole bed kind of shakes because the bed is really springy and hard, and you know. Anyways, washed everything, and then I cleaned it, and then I washed my shoes as well. They needed to be washed because there was like some feet smell in them. I am such a delightful person. So yeah, I washed them too, and then, you know, I cleaned the shoes off and then just set them to dry, and then I took the rest of the clothes and then I cleaned them off, and then I put some detergent, not detergent, but fabric softener in the water, and did the same thing, just stepped on it for a while, and then I cleaned it, stepped on it some more, and then I sat there for like what felt like forever, just wringing it up to get the water out. That wasn't fun. And then I actually brought some thread. It's the kind of thread that you would use in like old packages to like wrap things in and stuff. So it's not yarn and it's not like sewing thread, it's like the thing in between, which is kind of durable. I tend to bring that because you never know when you need it, and it's a good thing I brought it because I tied it up in the shower, like from the shower head and to like the drying rack on the other side, and used that to dry my things. So it's hanging in there. It's just my bras are all there, and I don't feel like showing that to you. My camera almost doesn't have any battery, so I think I'm just gonna end it here just to make it easy. I'm going to study now. I got the PDF of my study book on my iPad, so I'm just gonna study for a while, I guess. And I don't really have any other plans, so I'm gonna try to go to bed at a normal time today and try to make myself, if not nothing else, relax. And then I'm gonna actually get up in the morning and pretend to have a normal sleep schedule and then be a functioning human. Also, I need to edit, so I'm gonna try to do that so I don't have to go to bed at 4. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. This has been a very uneventful day, but honestly, I'm in quarantine. Most of my days are gonna be eventful. And if I have some time, I'll play some games later, and that's just gonna be fun. Do subscribe if you want to keep following my journey in Korea and my journey in quarantine. Hopefully we can do something more exciting if I manage to get up earlier in the day. And yeah, I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Bye bye!